think I can move my logo back down at the bottom now. I always love the fact that like my biggest dilemma stream is like where do I put my logo sometimes, because depending on like the game and when I'm playing, it's like all right, it needs to go at the top. Like Smash Brothers, I have to move it so many times because depending where I'm at. All right, cool. So a couple of things now that we switch over to Pokemon. Exclamation point last shiny will show y'all that we have a new member of the all shiny team. Charcadet did arrive in 296 eggs yesterday. So the shiny team is pretty much done, but there's still some more shinies I want to go for. What shinies you might be asking? Well, there's a ton of them. I'm gonna have a detailed list soon of the ones I want to hunt. But something I also want to do that I figured I'd do on stream today, because I had a feeling I would finish River City Girls around the hour and a half, 2 hour mark. Which I was correct. We literally finished it around the hour and a half mark. Which means I want to freaking do some raids. I'm like, you know what? Let's raid it up. Let's get some raids going. I also want to get some raid candy because I need to like evolve my shinies. So I figured that I could do a couple of things. I'll probably go to Pokeportal and do some raids. Just join in a couple. But I also may host some. And if people want, they can join me for them. At least with the ones I'm hosting. So I figured we do some Pokemon raids and see if we get some Herba Mysticas, because that is the case. There are some Pokemon I want to shiny hunt. And if we get 2 or more, we could definitely keep going and do some opposite and some other ones too. Okay, this one is Ghost. Let's see if I can get in it. Cool. Oh, go flying, huh? I gotta be a bit careful because I don't want to use you. I'm trying to think how Darktail is. What did I give you? It's Ghost type. So I can't use close combat on it. But what can I use? I want something with a dark type. You won't have it. You know what? I think I get carried enough to use the guy. I do have to be careful. The thing has like Brave Bird or some shit. We'll see. We'll just rock with it for now. Because I was a little concerned about that. I was like, I don't know how I feel. If that's the case. Also, yeah, for those that came in, River City Girls, we just wrapped it up. We did the finale. So now we're doing some Pokemon raids, just hanging out with the homies. If I do have friendos in chat that want, the raid has been disbanded. Are you joking? I'm upset. So is that Sylveon raid? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa there. Let me get in on that. Because I kind of need one. If it's a shiny one, I'll cry. Because I actually love shiny Sylveon. It's fantastic. The struggle of like raids is sometimes you can't get in. Which is good that they let you host your own. I like that. Like, I just prefer that. But we'll see. See what's up. Anger. Why can't I get in these raids? This Avalon raid though? Can I fight it? I just want some Herba Mysticas, chat. Like straight up, that's all I need. That's literally it, then I'll be fine. Yeah, I was gonna do another shiny hunt, but like I went to bed late yesterday and I was like, I'm not prepped for it. Like I'm not even remotely ready. Which I thought would be like an issue, but I should be okay. Bro, I can't get in any of these raids today. Why you? Let me in. Let me in. Alright, fine. You know what? I'm about to host my own if I can't get in. Okay, I see a Magnezone. Don't have Earthquake though, dog. That Phalanx though I kind of want. I mean, it's a 5-star, but it could have an Urban Mystica. Now I know these definitely do. Bro, I gotta make it into one of these. There's no way. Come on. Also, that Magnezone, that Magnezone fighting is kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't like that one at all. Yeah, they want me in anyone's today. All right. I guess I'll try a couple more. If not, I'll host my own. That's like the big thing because I feel like everybody's trying to get in like certain ones. So, all right. Do I go Avalog? I could go Swablu. Just get some Ray Candies. I'm not opposed to that. Bum, 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 bum. Definitely not opposed to that. Alright, sweet. Yeah, put my boy in there. I can't wait for him. I can't wait to evolve my shiny one. Yeah, let's do it up. Bum, bum, dum, 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 dum. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it up, friends. Let's get this dub. Let's get these Herba Mysticas so I can shiny hunt. It'd be awesome. Because I wouldn't mind doing, like, a possible Tinkaton hunt. Oh, my God. Alright. No big deal. It's just someone bringing in the legend. Yeah, that thing is a demon, by the way. It's an absolute nightmare. Alright, we'll do Torsong. There we go. Like, I love the fact that there's an offensive special attack boost. I know there's been like a couple in past Pokemon games, but I just appreciate it. God damn, we've beaten his Altair's ass. It's just all of us together. Like a bunch of bullies just fighting this Altair. There's no need for all of us to be as strong. Like, you know, I can deal with one or two of us, but I appreciate the effort by everybody. I guess people are grounded from the herders. So we definitely don't want to lose. Like, I don't even think we need the I'm about to say Gigantamax. I'm so used to that from Sword and Shield. Alright. We're good. My Gator got defense. Respect him. Let's go. Yeah, there's also like a kind of a 3-part thing because I'm like, yeah, I can do raids, but I was like, I can also just, if I get Herba Mysticas, I can make a sandwich and try to hunt for something. I would try to hunt for like Tinkatank tonight. Honestly. Or I might even do like a second Mareep, but to be real, I'd rather get a Tinkatank first. Just because I really want to shiny Tinkaton, and that would save me like a hunt. I wouldn't have to miss it for it. Alright. Cool, none of us died. Why on earth did you talk about? That thing looks cool, by the way, with the ice on his head. I am gonna cast his Altair. Because I'm not gonna shiny hunt Swablu, but you know, in case I'm wild enough to try it, I could at least have one with good ass IVs. Which is like half my battle for like getting this anyway. It's like, yeah, I'll just get this for good IVs. It's not a problem. Yeah, I would have finished River City Girls last time, but Jay Bizzle, have I completed the deck? Yes, I have. Alright, there's no Herbers in the chat. We failed. A lot of big candy, though. Not one damn Herb and Mystica in there. You hate to see it. Like the Call of Duty mission failed. We'll get them next time. Yes, I completed the decks. Put in a box. Let's make sure, because I gotta... Let's see, how many tickets... Oh, ooh, yeah, it's crowded. Well, you could technically, like, not... Ooh. Alright, probably put you in the Pro Hero spot, because I got plans for this one. We did get the shiny, Cerulege, by the way. I evolved the last night off stream. In fact, I should probably level her up real quick. Yeah, I evolved the last night. Because I was just like super tired after that stream. 52, and let's give you V7. V8. Psycho cut. Let me deduct here. I like it better than Nightshade. So. Also, it's good to get that thing psychic moves because it's typing is Fire Ghost, which I vibe with a lot, especially as a shiny. I was talking to a couple homies about this. Do you mind if I trade with you to get some in mine? So I'm not doing too many trades. Do you like how many do you need? Is it a Pokemon that you need me to like trade you back for your decks? And if so, how many? As long as it's not like a lot, I should be fine. But yeah, it depends. Cause like, I don't really have too many for the decks, cause a lot of them I got rid of. Some were like from friends, and others I just found on Reddit and was like, all right, cool. But if you need some trade evos, I got you. Like if you need like if you need to make your slow poke a slow king, or if you need like, what was another trade evo? If you need like Gengar or something. I don't mind helping you out with that for a little bit. You just gotta let me know and have your stuff ready. If you do that, you should be good. But yeah, a lot of like what's his name? Go Dingo or something like that. I forgot what his name is. That one. Ooh. I like this Umbreon a lot. But I think I'm gonna try to like get this in Alec, cause it's flying type. I could put Amphi in there if they let me in. If not, I'm going right to this Umbreon raid as fast as I can. Yeah, that's why I want to get the shiny team up so I can flex them, but they're not ready yet. They're absolutely not ready yet, unfortunately. But in due time, chat. In due time. So they're not going to let me in the Annihilate raid, which means I probably won't get an Umbreon raid. There's also a Ditto raid. Oh, man. I should have did that one. Because I want a 6IV4 in one. That would have been a 5. I could have, like, negotiated. That's alright. The struggle. They need to do something where it's like, this raid has this many spots open. Because if, like, there's 3 spots, and 2 of them filled, most likely you ain't getting there. But if there's, like, 4 spots, or, like, 3 or 4 spots, and, like, none of them are filled, except by the user, you get a good shot. Except, you just gotta sit there and randomly, like, hope you hit the raid lottery and get it. I hate that. Alright, come on, y'all. Oh, an Umbreon. Okay, because my ass forgot the type chart. What is Fairy weak against? What is Fairy weak against? I forgot. Poisonous Steel. Okay. Go do your thing, Queen. Wait, why are people picking dragon? That's a fairy type, right? Like in terms of a symbol, I think so. Why the hell are people picking dragon? Well, Charizard technically is not. Oh, Sylveon's fairy. My bad. I thought I saw Black Caliber. I thought I was bugging. I was like, I had to look. I was like, wait a minute. So I can use a Gigatongue Hammer. It will make me kind of vulnerable, but this is an EV Trainmon, so I'm not too worried. I'm not gonna lie, I'll lose my mind if this is a shiny one. I kind of want it to be. But also, like, I need these Herbas, so it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But yeah, shiny Umbreon would be sick. I have my one in Sword and Shield that I want to bring over. It's just, we don't have that home release date for compatibility with some. They just said spring, and I'm like, all right, March, April, May. Like, come on. I honestly, what they should have did if I was running it, Pokemon Day. Oh, we got the cat. Oh snap! My guy got the cat. Let's go. Yeah, I've been seeing Berserker basically sweep raids. It's hilarious. Okay. Also, that Umbreon, look at the eye. Oh, someone got that shiny Azumarill. And that shiny Berserker. Look at y'all. Alright. The Umbreon is not shiny, unfortunately. So, I'm upset. You know what's not upsetting? Gigaton Hammer, brother. Oh my God. Alright. Everyone get ready for, everyone remember that Charizard raid, I guess? That thing doing base 160 is disgusting. I love it. It's so chaotic. I cannot wait to shiny hunt for it again. Did the cat die? Wow. Oh, I can't use it twice in a row. Duh. Sure. Okay, I'm good. I'm immune to it, brother. What are you doing? It's Carmine, and that's bad. Yeah, that Azumarill gonna carry us, chat. I should have bought him on. I forgot. I kind of want to shiny him for now, because now that I have like my Azumarill, I can flex with it, but I don't think I'll put myself through that hell. How did you die? Oh, belly drum. Alright. Umbreon's no joke. Alright, come on. We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. Alright. Let's see. We can't use it twice in a row. How's everybody's health looking? If I put cheer, make myself useful. Did the cat die? I'll see it. Like, we're not in danger, but still. I'm gonna let that rock and hope it focuses on me with this. Yeah, I don't feel too good about this one. I mean, if that Azumarill can cook, we'll be alright. Because that one's using Iron Hat, this one's using Common. I might cheer heal. So it doesn't die. Because all I need to do is like one more play rough. Yeah, if it focuses on me, awesome. Yo, Sawyer! Hello, friend! How you doing? All is well. I'm good. How are you? Oh, crap. I forgot I can't do this twice in a row. Alright, I'm gonna do this. We might lose this because I thought that Azumarill was gonna cook, but it is not cooking with gas. It's like Russell Wilson out there. Also, friends, huge shout out to the amazing Soulaholic in chat. She's absolutely fantastic. Be sure to drop Soya a follow. She plays a lot of cool games. She is 100% Breath of the Wild. She plays a lot of Zelda, a lot of Pokemon. She's playing some Elden Ring as well. So if you're looking for a fantastic streamer to follow with the best vibes, definitely follow Sawyer. She's absolutely wonderful. And we would love to see more members of the Anime Squad hang out with her lovely community. So be sure to check her out. Check out that link. Hit that follow button. And Sawyer, it's so good to see you. I'm good. I'm working on a drawing. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. No problem. Thank you for being here, Frank. Yeah, that Umbreon kicked our butt. Yeah, I'm trying to shiny hunt. Also, I'm gonna do my best, sorry, to have like limited spoilers up. of Pokemon too. So I'm trying to find like ones that aren't like any spoilers or anything. But at least in my team, there's not too many. Thank goodness. But yeah, I'm excited. That's so cool. You're working on a drawing. I didn't know you did drawings. That's really cool. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I was worried. I was like, oh no. All right, gotcha. Yeah. We of course won't mention any, but I'm just trying to like see if there's any Pokemon that pops up. I'm trying to like avoid too many of those for you. But yeah. And also Soya was able to get the Charizard in the past Charizard raids, which I'm super excited. Which is really cool. Also, I think you might have been able to see the finale of River City Girls too. If not, don't worry, I'm gonna be playing it again. Like very soon. If you weren't able to see the finale today. I did have a bit of issues. Yeah, I'm excited you got the Charizard. Yeah, I had a bit of issues at the start of today's stream. I'm gonna like sit down with my OBS tonight and see what the hell happened. I don't know why. I think I was very deep into a look for that. No worries. Yeah, I'm maybe playing it again. The finale was really good. It was a good final battle. It was kind of quick though, but the first game was a little quick too. I also tend to speed through games really fast, so they feel quick. Yeah, it's weird because now I'm worried because I'm going to this Ditto raid and it's a dragon, right? It shouldn't attack me, but I should be able to live if I bring out the JoJo duck, so we'll see. Yeah, OBS is a pain in the ass sometimes. Because, like, literally, I'm, like, minding my business with the same setup that worked, like, 2 nights ago. And also last night. And today, it's like, no, I'm dropping frames. And I'm like, but why though? Because the internet's fine. I have nothing on the background. Like, when I stream, I have Opera up. I have 2 tabs. One of them is my stream. The other one is Twitter, just to see if there's any breaking news that I could talk about. Because of the fact that I watch a lot of sports. Do I bring in the Dragon God? Probably not. I don't think he's not ready for prime time. His stats ain't great. His stats. I'd rather go to JoJo Duck. To be honest, Excalibur is cool, but someone brought in the Glaceon. I see you. Yeah, it's like I have 2 tabs open. With like Opera, which I like lowered its CPU usage because I know that's a big issue with it. So like my OBS uses between 5 to 7% of my CPU, sometimes even low than that. Every other month, OBS decides to reset all my audio settings. Yeah, that crap happened to me when I first started streaming, which I hated. But it would rotate. Either the capture card wouldn't work or my mic wouldn't work. And then like there was one time I had to go and like basically redo my mic as like a. It had it as an output, which is supposed to be input. So that was a hot mess. So I was upset for a while with it. But my big thing is like, I absolutely hate, and I mean this, when OBS will like crash. Which sucks because it's like, all right, it crashed, right? But I hate when it crashes. Like if I do, you know, usually I do. Oh my god! Damn. Okay. Yeah, that Ditto barbecue chicken alert for that Ditto. My Pokemon came in and said, "Hey, I got it." Also, the homie next to me got his whole legendary out. Yeah, we got this. We absolutely got this. Damn. All right. Let Ditto go home. It's over. But yeah, what I was saying about OBS before, I'm gonna catch it. Because it should have 5 IVs, and I'm gonna be like, who has a foreign Ditto with 5 IVs? I have an English one. It is yours. If you want to do me that solid. Because that'd be great. Because that'll make shiny hunting even better. Because my Japanese 6 IV Ditto is stuck in Sword. And I get super sad about it. Because, I don't know if y'all noticed, I have 34 Dittos just sitting in Pokemon Home. So, despite that, I had the grind to go get one. And thankfully, my German Ditto, which has been like a godsend. Why is the Pokeball in the... What am I looking at right now? What is happening? Woo! Alright. It is not a Herba. The third Evo Quaxly has some major disco pants going on. It is so funny because like they'll I'll be in a serious battle and it's 2-stepping. And I'm like I'm like, buddy, what is happening with you? But I do like it. This is like one of the first gens, I think, since probably what was my last gen where I liked all 3 starters. I didn't like Sabu's final Evo in 8. What was my big issue in 7? No, actually, wait. Yeah, I think so. This is the last gen since 7 I loved all 3 starters. Because I actually grew to like a Primarina a lot. I grew to like Primarina a lot because I always have a favorite in every gen. Like I always have a starter where I'm like, why did I set up a picnic? I'm so used to shiny hunting chat, my bad. Like, why am I setting up a picnic at this gas station? Which, hey, listen, a picnic at a gas station, no judgment. I wouldn't do it, but you know, no judgment. That actually sounds kind of cool. You know what? I'll try it. Primarina? Yeah. Oh, I need this. It's a cute mon. Yeah, at first I was like, I don't vibe with it. And then I saw a shiny and I'm like, okay. This is awesome. Actually, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the duck again, to be honest. I need to evolve my Quack. Is it Quaklava? I'm butchering it. I'm bad with stuff like that. I go giant duck and then I just like sit there. But yeah, Primarina, at first I didn't vibe with, but I actually like a lot now. Looking back on it. My favorite was supposed to be Litten, and then Rowlet showed up. And the rest was history. I was like, oh, you're a bird with a bow tie. That's amazing. And then I saw Rowlet shiny. And I was like, okay, this is like top 10 Pokemon in my life right now. Although I love cats. Cats are my favorite animals. And Litten is awesome. It's something about that Rowlet line. It took my heart. But if I could pick a favorite from every gen, Charizard is my favorite in Gen 1. Sorry to any Bulbasaur fans. Is that a shiny? Oh my god. Hello? See, I gotta bring up my shiny on Valorant. I gotta do it now. Everyone bringing out their shinies, though. You know what? It's time. Yeah, the Decidueye is clean. So yeah, my favorite in Gen 1 was Charizard. My favorite in Gen 2 was Typhlosion. Squirtle's my second favorite. I do not acknowledge Bulbasaur at all. My friends hate me for it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Like, no shade to anyone that loves Bulbasaur. It's just me personally. I'm like, nah. Nothing to me personally, but like I look at it and I go, okay, you have Charizard, which is a cool like fire lizard, which should be a dragon, but I will save that. I'll get off that soapbox. I'll get back on there later. You got Blastoise, which is just this big ass like turtle with cannons on its like back. It looks so cool. It looks even cooler like in general. If Charizard didn't exist, I think Blastoise would be my favorite starter. Well, actually, no, I take that back. It might be Mudkip. And then you have Venusaur, who like literally is just a bigger version of Bulbasaur. And I'm like, okay, if I'm going into RPG, fire lizard that like can fly now but couldn't fly back in the day, awesome, right? Then you have Big Turtle, even better. What on earth is Venusaur? And that's what I had to beef with. I'm like, people say it's a dinosaur, but I'm like, no, Tyranitar is a dinosaur. That is not a dinosaur. I do like Ivysaur though. I think Ivysaur has the best the middles. See, like if Ivysaur was Bulbasaur's final stage, I would retake my statement and be like, all the starters are great. But yeah, Bulbasaur, I can't do it. Now Gen 2, I am very mean to Chikorita. Oh damn. Did I run out? I mean, I think I could do Surf without killing anybody, right? Cool. Awesome. I was a little worried about that my teammates were going to hate me. I was like, wait. I don't know if I should do this. Yeah, Gen 2 is definitely Typhlosion. That's my guy. Feraligatr I like, but there's better water types, but I do like him. I don't hate him. And then Meganium, no. Yeah, Typhlosion's the man. Like, he just looks cool. His Gen 2 sprite is awesome. He's literally just the man. I love Cyndaquil. The only reason Cyndaquil is my favorite fire starter is because Charmander was before him. But if it was the reverse, I would love Cyndaquil even more. Gen 3 is honestly one of the few gens where all three of them are amazing. I have nothing bad to say about any one of them. If I had to pick a favorite, it is a very, very, very close tie between Torchic and Mudkip. I like them equally. I think I grew to like Mudkip a little more. Gen 3 was when my fire starter chain almost broke. I did pick Torchic, and then one of my friends was awesome enough to like have both games because his parents were super rich. And was like, hey, I could trade you the starter because I'm not going to play the other one. And I was like, dope. So I had a Torchic and a Mudkip. Trico, I did use in my other run because I got Sapphire later. I started with Ruby. And I didn't hate it, but I did struggle with building the team around it. Because I usually have that issue with grass types. Even Rowlet, who I love. Gen 4, Turtwig is the man. Despite how slow he is, I love him. But that is a very slow Pokemon in terms of battling. I got so frustrated using it. I was like, oh man, like it kept dying, but when it got its hits, it did a good job. Infernape is awesome. I like Blaziken a little more, but you know, I respect it. And then what is it? Empoleon. See, I would hate it, but it helped me on the Nuzlocke. So, and then also, my good modded friend Kamsaki 8, despite me hating that penguin, it's a favorite Pokemon. So, I guess the Piplup line we acknowledge. So there's that. Gen 5 actually broke my fire starter run. Because here's the thing about Tepig. Emboar didn't do anything for me. Also, yeah, I'm kind of struggling here. I think we got it, but we might lose this. Oh shit. Okay, close combat. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? Thank you. I did an ice type move by accident. I was not paying attention. So yeah, Tepig. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite starter. The Gen 5 starters aren't your favorite. That's actually really fair because a lot of people had that same sentiment. But what I will say though is Samurai is clean. I gotta make sure I never use the mass ball and anything. I'm just gonna keep it. I've offered to like trade it, but I'm gonna keep it. I kind of like Oshawott. That's how I feel. At first I thought Oshawott looked really goofy. Like I just looked at its like design and I was like, I don't know what to make of you, friend. And then I saw D-Watt, and I'm like, why couldn't the first form look like you? And then I saw Samurai, and I'm like, yo, it's clean. Oh, alright, 2 bottle caps, not bad. Ability capsule. I have a lot of ability capsules. Alright, so XL candy. Can I get a Herba, please? Yeah, it looks awesome. I'm like, man, like Oshawott, because Oshawott scared me. I didn't know what to make of it. I was like, what is it? And then Snivy, I don't like. I don't like Snivy. My good friend Miles gets upset at me because he's like, shout out to the homie Miles in the mod chat. Yo, Pink Sage! Welcome in. How you doing, friend? I appreciate you stopping by for a stream. How you doing? How's your day going? So good to see you. Happy Tuesday. I almost said happy Thursday. It feels like a Thursday because I'm on vacation starting today. I'm technically off work, but I might go in for like a little bit tomorrow. But I'm like off work and like, y'all know my struggle of vacation hours and how I had like too many. Like 20 days worth. So they kind of looked at me like, you need to take it. Also, what are these raids? What? I can't get jiggy with this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did though. I did take time off now, thankfully. I mean, we got the holidays coming up, so we use vacation for that a little bit. Because the way my job works is that we get, so if we work on weekends, like sometimes I'll do that. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate it. Yeah. And then on top of that, like, my boss was telling me that, so we get comp time on the weekends, or during holidays if you work. So we have a mandatory staff, like, training for our students and stuff, like the second weekend of January, which is good because it's not too bad. It's bad because, well, I plan to stream those days, but they might be shorter and at night. I don't know if I'll do it for both though. Monday should be a regular stream, but that weekend is a little shaky. But I'll talk about that a little bit in January when we get close to it. But we get comp hours if we work on the weekend and stuff like that. We're only allowed to keep 100. I am at 100. So you can't go past 100. So they were like, yeah, you also got to use vacation time then. So I have a lot of time that I plan to use. But yeah, I'll definitely work on that. But Pink, it's so good to see you. Also, I meant to tell you, because I think I told you in Soy's chat a long time ago, I love your profile picture. That is Lan Hikari. I love talking to people who played or are fans of Mega Man. Hold up. I'm fighting that rock. Let me in. Let me fight that rock. I need it. This rock is a problem. It's so scary. This thing is a monster in online battles. I've seen people use it. I've seen people build teams around this. But I kind of want to shiny hunt it. I need to find out what his egg count is. Yeah, are you excited for the battle collection next year? Because I am. I was talking to Darren about it. And like both of us were like chatting a little bit. I don't know what I might play him in order on stream. But I tried to stream Battle Network, and my only problem is I get lost. Bro, you not believe how happy I was when it was announced? Yeah, my friend and I we're big fans of it because like we're like it's like 4 of us in this group chat, and we bring up Mega Man Battle Network daily. So he got the news and then tagged me, and I lost it. And we got on an Instagram video call and we're like, it's gonna be a great 2023 because that drops I think the same week as Horizon Zero Dawn's. Oh, sorry, Horizon Forbidden West. I keep calling it Zero Dawn even though it's a sequel. Horizon Forbidden West DLC drops the same week, and I was like, can't wait for that. Also, next year we get a lot of good games. I mean, Star Wars is also dropping. I'll definitely be playing Jedi Fallen Survivor. I cannot wait for that. I do like what they're doing with Cal Kestis, and I love the fact that they had the voice actor at the Game Awards. He seemed pretty cool, so I'm excited for that. And y'all also know we getting that Spider-Man next year, which I will be not only playing, but I'll be 100%ing because I got the platinums for Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2018. So I will be continuing that. I hope that the platinums aren't ridiculously hard to get for that. But I'm going to try. Yeah, those are the only plats I've ever gotten gaming. Also, everybody bought... Okay, so everyone bought kind of their fire starters for this. I'm going to do Torch Song because this thing is a monster. I need my special attack to be like 1. I don't know if we're going to survive it though. Oh crap. That's bad. Okay. Thank you for whoever did that roll list. I appreciate you. Alright, we kinda got it. Wait, why are we down already? Who died? What? Also, bringing in that Charizard is a little like, wow. I wouldn't have did that personally. Yeah, it's scary, but also bringing in that Charizard, now that I think about it, was not the move. Alright, we got it. Please miss. Hell yeah. Alright, I need to heal everybody. I probably should heal everybody. Because I don't think anyone's going to do it. Okay. Oh, never mind. Lies. I was wrong. Look at that. Also, Pokemon got to fix these raids. Now I just need them to release the Star Force collection. That might be next. That honestly might be next. I want to Torch on. Straight up, I really think that could be next. Yeah, we might be screwed. That Charizard died, didn't it? Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta do it. Like, we should be okay, but we could. I think we probably only got like 2 more deaths in us. This will help out because I should be alive. Yeah, I'm a little worried. I need it to be next. I think it will, honestly. I honestly think they might do another Battle Network game if it sells well. But they probably won't. Yeah, like firefighting, like flying in this is not the way. God damn it. Okay. He knew I was a threat. I was hoping to miss. Because Stonehead shouldn't be hitting that much. But that thing has rock salt, which is disgusting. Yeah, we dead. Alright, well, GG's. I can't wait. I literally can't wait to train mods up, because, Did my Pokemon sink? I don't know if y'all saw that. It was in the ground. Alright. Well then. That was great. We probably not make. Yeah, that's it. Alright. That's fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. Yeah, I think a lot of people, they look at the Terra type, but they don't look at like the Pokemon itself. I've been guilty of that too, which is like a total like natural thing. But sometimes I have to catch myself before I pick a Pokemon. I'll just look at like the actual type you fight. What's super tough is, especially with dragons in this game, believe it or not, I don't have that many Pokemon that can take them out. That's why I kind of want to get a shiny Vaporeon. The only reason I'm not hunting for it is because I have a 5IV one chilling in Pokemon Home. Which is, again, I really wish that Game Freak and Nintendo were like, hey, New Year's Day, bring your Pokemon in. That'll be... Oh. Sure. Let me see if I can get him. Is Dark type? Oh, I'm gonna ruin that thing's career. I could probably bring in Valorant for it. Because mine should be hyper trained. So it should be okay. But yeah, Pink, I think it will be. But I'm super excited for Battle Network. I'm also excited because they added online to it, which I was like, whoa, that's even better. Probably will not get the Switch version for that, though. Unfortunately. Because when I play Smash Brothers, my room dies a lot, and I have really good internet. Yeah, a lot of times when that happens, like, people will be like, is it your internet? And I'm like, buddy, if it was my internet, I wouldn't be streaming. It's literally Nintendo being like, nah. Yeah, they're adding, you can do online battles, you can trade chips. They had a big update. Yeah, you can do online, like, PvP matches. And I think you can build, like, your Mega Man, you can customize it. If I'm not mistaken. I'll find a trailer. I'll drop it in chat for you if you want to watch it. But yeah, it was a trailer. It came out like 2 weeks ago. Let's see, because I ain't getting in this. Battle Network. Yeah, fun fact, my rail alert. Let me see if I can meet this real quick. Oh god. Okay. No DMCA. It was so scary. Alright, I got you. Boom, link in chat if anybody wants to watch that. Yeah, like straight up. Oh, okay. Press X. I might be able to make it. I might be a little late. But yeah, they're like, ooh, let me get that how'd you get on, dog. Let me get in there. Also, that 2-star Pikachu raid, I see you. I see you, friend. I see you. I see what you're doing out there. I see you helping out the community. I appreciate you. But yeah, like online battles and all that, like there's a ton of stuff you can do, which I actually think is like pretty cool. And hopefully you can see that get built off a bit. Alright, bro, you gonna let me in? Do I gotta find my own raids? I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, yo, that's the one thing I like about it. I don't like Mega Man, like, I don't know if he talked during the menu screen, but if so, I gotta mute that. Because that's gonna scare me. Yeah, that's like the cool thing about it. It's such a like surreal moment, and I'm glad because it's Mega Man's 35th anniversary. And originally, I thought they were gonna like treat Battle Network like it didn't exist, like just be like, oh, here's a montage of it. He didn't. It was just a logo. Okay, thank God. All right. I was like, okay, I can't because I'm like I can't replay the game. Sometimes I play like games late if it's whatever, and just see him like randomly chatting with me. I'll freak out. Yeah, I was like, no. Yeah, so that's good. But yeah, I'm high for it. I don't know which one I'm most excited to play. It's a Corviknight wait, and it's fighting type? You know what? The Haxorus. I can fight it. This might be a little risky, but I'll do it. I don't know if I'll catch it, though, because I want a shiny Axew, but I think for that I'll do Outbreaks. These Herbers are hard to get. I used to tweet Nintendo like every month to drop a remaster of Battle Network. I feel that. That's how I am with Capcom. Because I know Marvel vs. Capcom 4 can happen. But also I know they should re-release. If they want money, and I mean this, Marvel vs. Capcom, if they did the complete series and had online with rollback netcode, I'm not a person that cries a lot, but I will shed grown man tears at that announcement. The last time I think I got emotional over a video game was secondly God of War. But it was kind of Horizon as well. Alright, aside from those two. The last time I legit got emotional over video games was when Sora got announced to Smash Brothers. I was at work and something told me I should have stayed home. I was like, yo, I should have just straight up stayed at my house. Because I was like, oh, it's the last Smash reveal. But I had like a meeting I didn't want to miss. So I was like, whatever, I'll just go. So my meeting finished. And then I was in my office. I closed the door. I lied to people and said I'm in a meeting. I wasn't. I like squeezed at the top of my lungs. My students were concerned. They're like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, Sora's a Smash Brothers. Like hysterical, like could not decipher. Oh shit. Let me get this Dragonite. Sora, if I don't get in this Dragonite raid, I got you with this Gengar. It's yours. Because it'll probably have 5 IVs, so I'll give it to you. But we'll see if the Dragonite doesn't fail me. If not, I have another one for you that I think is 4 IVs, but I'll give you this one. Yeah, I screeched at the top of my lungs. When you know what it was? It was the moment I saw the Keyblade. Like when he throws the fire and I see the key. If I wasn't at work, I would have yelled holy shit like out loud. I think I kind of whispered holy shit. I hope my Switch will turn back on at some point. Yeah, I'm so bummed out that happened to you. And that's weird because like what I think, like, I honestly think gaming companies should have a warranty. I know, like, Amazon does and, like, a lot of other practices, but especially with how games are nowadays, because, you know, I get flashbacks to, like, the Xbox 360, the Red Ring of Death. I went through 3 Xbox 360s. It was bad. Like, in one of them, I used money from my summer job. I remember that year. I saved up, like, $500 for college. Yeah, I had it 3 times. I was never in the Smash Bros, but even I was hyped for Sora being in Smash. Well, Pink, listen, if you ever want to get Smash Brothers, and you want a safe and positive, not toxic place to learn, you're always welcome in the Anime Squad to join us. Because that'll be coming back probably next week. Because I had people ask me about it. They're like, where's Smash? I'm like, it's coming back, y'all. I just needed like a mental break. Alright, Warrior, come on in. Fighting. Let me fight this Avalugg that's freaking like dragon. What is that? I got it, but I'm butt cheeks at that game. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the term butt cheeks. I didn't expect that. No, that's totally fine. That's all good. Honestly, we welcome people to play. Like we welcome new people to play. We want that. And you know, listen, everybody had to learn. Like I get my ass kicked in Melee all the time. I played Melee on GameCube and I was decent. Nice. Wait, sorry, who did you main in Melee? Yeah, there was a option to use a actual copy of Melee to play online, but Nintendo went no and got rid of it. You might have heard of Slippy. I'm so pissed off about that. I think you can still use it, but you can't use it in the tournaments. This company. I just want to sit down with someone on Nintendo and be like, why? Also, is that a shiny? It is. I knew it. I made Sheik, but sometimes mess around with Ness and Ice Comet. Ooh. Good choices. Yeah, I was Captain Falcon because, believe it or not, the only reason I made Captain Falcon is because he could do Falcon Punch. That was it. I had no idea that he could do other combos. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't like money for some reason. Not only just money, they hate their fan base. It's kind of wild. I'm like, why? No, you're good. You're a good friend. Don't worry about it. I'm the king of doing that in chat. I think I spelled Charkadet's name wrong 7 different times yesterday. I had to double check when I uploaded to YouTube. I'm like, please tell me I spelled this thing right. Please tell me I spelled it right. Very true. Yeah, like, it's so bad. What was like one of the biggest like things that Nintendo did that pissed me off? Oh, the whole Smash World Tour. they just canceled it. And I was like, that's so stupid. Because there's so many, like, one, it will get eyes on your product. Because, like, you know, Ultimate is still selling well and people play it. And yeah, the game isn't getting any support, but that never has, like, people play Melee. Hell, people even still play Brawl. I play, like, a modded version of 64. To anyone at Nintendo, you did not hear that. But yeah, I play a modded version of 64 where it has Sonic and Conquer in it. If anybody's interested, let me know. But yeah, I play it all the time. You know, on my totally legit N64, which is in my living room. Because it actually is. I thought about that. I was like, yeah, one time if I'm doing that, I'm just going to pull out that I have N64. There are random people on Twitch, they'd be like, I was doing I did a Nuzlocke of Pokemon, like, what was it? It was like, it was Diamond, no, it was Platinum. It was Renegade Platinum, right? And randomly, someone on Twitch was like, is this a legit copy of Platinum? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, for real? And I go, yeah. And I pulled out my case of Platinum. And I'm like, I know a cop when I see one. I know a cop when I see one, alright? Yeah, people get weird about it, but I'm like, I do physically own the game. So, like, either it's me going to pay $700 for a capture card for my DS. That, like, I don't play anymore. Like, I play retro games on it, but I wouldn't stream off of it. Or, me, like, playing the exact same game on another one. Like, if they're really curious, they can Google it. I even tell people, like, dead ass, like, I will be like, I'll DM you on Discord, but I'll just delete the thread that I spoke to you. And I'll help you out there. But people are like, oh, can you legit show me how? And I'm like, my person in Christ, there's a whole YouTube video that will show you better than I can, because there's times where I mess up. In fact, I watched the same YouTube video to help me out. I had to patch something the other day. I was like, oh crap. And I saved the video on my watch later. And I'm like, oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. But yeah, like, people get really weird about it, which I'm like, I don't understand. But also, you know what? If they ain't making money off of it, I'm like, Like, the new stuff, like, I bought new games, and I buy new games. Like, if it's a new game, I buy it. Like, I want to support the developers. But also, like, you know, there's some fire you shouldn't play with, and if the game just came out, don't do that. Like, YouTube University is the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, in fact, you can even find new ways to get, like, dope bread recipes on YouTube. I do a lot of my cooking recipes from YouTube. Like, I learned how to make, I'm making, like, a chicken parm, possibly over break. I do want to make some baked ziti. What am I doing, by the way? I'm not doing any damage since the Avalog and everyone's dying. Story of my life right now? I think I'm just going to freaking close combat it. Straight up. I'm probably gonna, that did a decimal damage. What is happening to me? Alright, I'm going to hope y'all can belly drum. I might heal a squad. Is Frozen solid? Word, let me heal everybody. Because I'm not cooking anything right now. So let's go do that. And let's go beat this giant icicle. Uh-oh. Yeah, let me heal. Alright, y'all don't die. No one died. No one died. No, you died. Okay. Okay. I need one hit. Just one of y'all. We can do it. That's alright. This Herb and Mystica's not happening today. I'm so upset. I just want a shiny hunt tick. That's literally all I want. Yeah, we were close. Yeah, that's why I really should EV train my mons. Like, I also just kind of want the candy. So let's see. One else for Cocos I'm gonna level up, but I'll probably do that later. I feel the same way doing Charizard raids. Those are brutal. The fact that they gave you a 5IV level 100 like EV train Charizard, I was like, who the hell at Game Freak's been learning my tech? I was like, who? I was like, they have no idea what that is. Turns out they do. I was very shocked. Alright, friend, where are you at? You're at 58? Okay. Yeah, we gotta get you. Oh, by the way, I got my shiny Ampharos, who she's everything. She's so cool. Alright, you're at 96. I'll just get red candies for you, and then you're at 71. We'll get you up real quick. Not only that, but it was getting health back every time you bought it to 0. Yeah, and on top of that, like what I hated was it Hurricane usually doesn't hit. It does. It hit a lot. In fact, I can't remember a time it didn't. Ooh, do I teach you Flare Blitz? I prefer Bitter Blade because it's your signature move. So yeah, I'm sad. I could learn it later, but I prefer the Bitter Blade stat personally. 72, sweet. I'll say the Rick Andy. Okay. Oh yeah. Also meant to tell folks the all shiny team is done. They just need to grow stronger. Quaxley is here. Sprigatito's here. I need to get 2 more of these. Well, actually, just 1 more of each. I'm gonna switch over to the couch and put you on my phone. Oh, thank you, Sawyer. I appreciate it. I can never get rid of signature move. Yeah, it depends. Like Braxcalibur's one is pretty good, but it could be better. He also looks really silly doing it. All right, yeah. So we got Quaxley, who I want 1 more of these. I think I might try to shiny hunt this during Christmas. And same with Sprigatito, but if not, I'll get it on stream. If I get it off stream, I'm not too worried about getting these on stream because we already got it. And then yeah, for anyone that missed it, I got 5 shiny Fuecocos in 1 stream. They're legit, and they were all under 100 eggs. The shiny charm blessed me because after that, it took me 750 for Mareep, 296 for Charcadet, and Tinkatonk did not show up after 800 eggs. So I definitely felt the wrath of that. So I'm never going to get excited after I get 5 of these. Yeah, I got 5 of them. They're adorable, but I want you hell and back to get these. Also, there's the homie Iron Valorant, which I'm so happy I got this. First shiny sandwich I made, because you can't breed for these. For the Paradox mods, you have to like physically go hunt them. So even if you have the shiny charm, I believe you, thank you. Yeah, when I uploaded it, I'm like, yo, I swear to God, it's not hacked. Like, these are the egg boxes. Y'all just saw me. The whole stream is live. Go watch it. I was, like, laughing about it. But, yeah, you can't egg hatch these, so Masuda doesn't work on them. So I recommend if you're doing this, Shiny Charm and Shiny Sandwich, 100%. You could do a level 2 sandwich, but I tried it, and after 2 hours, I got frustrated. So, even the most patient hunters get you a Shiny Sandwich. This queen took me 750 eggs. And this Mankey that became an Annihilate, I found in the wild. I was going for the legends. I like look, and it was like at night, and I like glanced, and I'm like, that Mankey's green. So I saved twice, you know, safety save and emergency save, and I like sprinted towards it, and I caught it. So this was like my first random shiny in the game. And this guy is just normal, but he's awesome. Okay, I'll bring him back. You can go there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so technically 4, 6, 8. So technically 9 shinies, but I think I had 10. Oh, I think they counted the Evos. Yeah, alright. Well, hopefully we get 1 more. I do think so there's a couple Pokemon I want to shiny hunt. Powami, I want to hunt. That, like, cute electric fighting one. It looks like a Pikachu. It's, like, very chubby. That I want to hunt because it's pink and it looks adorable. So I'm going to go for that. Tinkatonk, I still need to hunt, unfortunately. Trying to think. Oh, and then Pinward, I want that one. Because I want the Shogun. I need him. And he's also blue, which is my favorite color, so that does not help the shiny hunt. There are some shinies where if I either don't get them or they're my favorite color, I get very impatient. I think for Cocos, I was the most impatient. Let's see. There's a Mimikyu that's flying. Yeah, why not? For the worst case, we just don't get it. Also, wait, they usually give me even number rates. Sweet, we got in. All right. Let's bring my son. Alright, someone bought in Umbreon. Someone bought in Miraidon. I see you. Appreciate that. Love Amphi? Yeah, it's such a cool Pokemon. Wait, are we going in with just... Wow, we're going in with an NPC? Alright. Someone would have joined that raid, but I guess they had to go. Also, I'm so happy. I have chicken parm there for dinner, y'all. Absolutely hyped about it. But yeah, I gotta give them credit. Like, ooh, not you having the shiny Umbreon. I'm kind of jealous. Also, we couldn't see it. It's like super far. The shiny Umbreon is so good. I still, like, I don't dislike. Sound delicious. Yes, it's really good. These slaps. I appreciate you, Pink. Yeah, I want to actually ask the anime squad, do y'all have a favorite shiny, and if so, what is it? I'm like really curious to know people's favorite shinies. I could use discharge. It won't hurt everybody, right? Thank goodness. I was kind of worried. I'm glad they fixed that. Oh! What the hell? Whoa! Yeah, it's tough, right? Because there's so many shinies I like. You could say favorite shinies if you have multiple. Shiny Dragonair? Shiny Dragonair is clean. I hate what they did with Dragonite, though. Because it gives me Puff the Magic Dragon vibes. Anything pink? Oh, so you love Mudkip. I think Mudkip has one of my favorite shinies of all time. Yeah, Mudkip is clean. I mean, I am mad at it because it took me 520 eggs to get him. Without that, I let that go because when I got him, I was so hyped. He was the last one I needed for the Gen 3 trio in Sword and Shield. I think like my absolute favorite shiny might be Rowlet, but I also really like Charizard a lot. Amphi's is cool. Pink Swampert, rarest thing ever. Yeah. Alright. I appreciate the bottle cap. Could y'all drop me a Herba Mystica, please? I need like just 2. That's it. Then I can shiny hunt that bully. That's all I need is just 2 of them. Yeah, Pink Swamper's dope. I love Ampy, Ferret, Galarian Ponytail. Oh, Galarian Ponytail's a good one. Gyarados? Gyarados, actually, yeah. Gyarados, shiny Gyarados is like really clean. It's a good shiny. Those are good choices. Shiny Heracross is your favorite? Yeah, I've, who did I had a shiny Heracross recently I was talking to? Oh, I think I was watching Max's stream earlier today. And he was showing a clip of the shiny Heracross. I think from, like, their TikTok. Yeah, it's a good shiny. Whoa, Volcarona. And his what? Listen. Say less. Yeah, I remember. I was like, I saw that recently today when I was at work, and I was like, whose stream was I in? It was Max. Okay. Not bringing that Pokemon in. I'm gonna bring it, I guess. I could also bring the cat. Wait a minute. I'm bringing Amphy. Shiny Suicune, Shiny Rayquaza. Those are clean. Yeah, let me not bring the cat in. I almost made a new move, unfortunately. In the words of Chris Mood. Almost bought in the grass type. Forgot it was a Volcarona. So see, yeah, sometimes it happens to the best of us. Shiny Rayquaza is clean. I think my favorite shiny for Legends or Mythicals might be Jirachi's. It looks so great. My little hack shiny Jirachi that someone traded me. I love it. It's in home chilling, so home apparently was like, you're good. Alright, where's everyone getting shiny iron hands from? I want one. Mr. Muffin Panda is hilarious, by the way. I just saw that. Sometimes, like, I look at people's usernames and stuff, and I'm like, man. Some of them are very interesting. That Magneton did not die right away. No way. I refuse. Alright. Get the homie with the Miraidon back. What are we doing? Who bought that in here? I'm mad. I'm so mad. You gonna use a flamethrower on my, like, sheep child? Wow, Volcarona. Wow. You think you know a Pokemon. Yeah, its shiny's really dope. Yeah, I think with the steel types we got in here, we're probably not gonna win. Never mind. There's a shot. Sunny day. Ooh. Maybe what I can do is this. Thunderwave? Yeah, let's do that. Ah, my baby, no. My son. Shiny Giratina is cool too. I don't think I've seen Giratina shiny. Oh, actually, wait, I did. Because I think Juju, when she was going for it. She was going for that for a while. I remember watching like her streams. And I was like, oh my gosh. And when she got it, I was so happy for her. Yeah, screw it. We got a shot. It's a very short shot, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, I remember she was going for it. And I was like, she was going for like weeks. I give people like that credit. That's some dedication. Because, like, if it ain't Masuda, I'm not doing it. I was like, the only reason I did Iron Valorant because I was so hell-bent on that shiny. And also that Herba dropped the same day. I was like, this is fate. Alright, we ain't cooking nothing. Okay, I'm actually moving to the couch now. No worries, sorry, all good. Enjoy. You and the others were blowing out the cabin. Thanks, I appreciate it. The funny thing is like, I always tell people, like, the best feeling as a streamer is, like, whether you watch a clip of VOD and you can laugh at yourself. There was, like, I was roasting some Pokemon. I think it was Unfezant. I gotta find it. It's, like, an old clip. And, like, I had myself cry laughing because I called it a waste of data. And I was like, damn, that was brutal. I was so mad that day. Because I think Unfezant is a basic bird. Like, I look at it and I'm like, all the other birds are okay. Like, you know, I personally think Corviknight is up there as a great one. Love Starly. Tailow's awesome. Pidgey's the homie. Oh, that Glaceon red. Actually, no. This Umbreon. It's such a bad looking bird. Like, Unfezant is not my least favorite Pokemon. But top 10 least favorite could be up there. It's such a bad bird. Like, I remember in Gen, like, everyone's like, oh, Gen 5 has, like, the greatest designs. Which, by the way, that goes to Gen 2. Yeah, I'm a Gen 2 fanboy. Like, I always tell people that, in my honest opinion, I think Pokemon, which is the better gen debates, are not ridiculous, like, have them, but they don't make sense because you're never going to, like, really convince somebody. And I bring that up because one of my good friends in Moz, right? Love that dude. He's probably going to watch this later. I talk to him all the time. That dude loves Gen 5. However, I think Gen 2 is the better gen. No matter what I tell that man, he won't change his opinion. Vice versa with me. So we debate each other, but it's just we keep counteracting each other. Because we both love this gen, and we don't see the faults in it. Now, I will admit, I do see the faults in Gen 2. I think the rocket base is one of the worst things in the world. I got bored as hell during that. I still get bored. And I kid you not, I think since I was like, what, 10, 11? I played Gen 2 at least once a year. I'm doing an offline gold run right now. That I just started like a couple weeks ago for fun. That is probably one of the few games that I could just keep playing and never get bored of. But it has its faults, right? Because it came out in like, what, 2000. So, my friend was talking to me and he was like, well, you know, he was saying that Gen 2 can't hold a candle to Gen 5. And I was like, yes, because that's 3 generations of improvements. That's like saying that you at age 10 was better than you at age 5. Of course. You grew up. So, yeah, there's details in 5 that 2 can't replicate. But you look at Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then we got a conversation. Because, you know, those games got a little better, got a little pause to them. You know. But I still hold Gen 2 to any can. I'm a Gen 2 apologist, and I'm proud of that. I'm going to be honest. But I think fun Pokemon debates are good, but it's just the people who are like, your gen sucks. And I'm like, but that doesn't help the argument. Like, what don't you like about the gen? Now, my least favorite gen is Gen 7, right? But I can tell you at least 7 things I hate about it. Now, I can also tell you about 5 things I like about it. The Pokemon are clean. I think it was one of the most innovative games because getting rid of gyms is a ballsy move, and I think it paid off. Shiny hunting that game was very fun. the Pokemon in there were actually pretty good, and the story wasn't half bad. Now, what I don't like about it is that Hao was one of the worst rivals I've ever seen in my life. Definitely not a Team Hao guy at all. And it drags a little bit, but I have my reasons why it's my least favorite. Now, there are people who love Gen 7. I'm not going to tell them they're wrong, because, like, that's extreme. Like, you know, you like the Gen you like, you know. But it just be the people, like, I see a lot of people hate on too. But they don't give me, like, they give me reasons of why it makes sense. And I'm like, I feel you. But then the biggest thing I hear is, like, it got carried by Gen 1. And I'm like, oh, shit. It's a Glaceon. All right, my bad. I let the team down. I'm sorry. I need everyone to carry me. My bad. I forgot to bring in my other guy. Yeah, that's my fault. All right, y'all can hate me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Unpheasant did this. Just let y'all know. It's Unpheasant's fault. But yeah, a lot of people say they hate Gen 2 because it's carried by Gen 1, which I disagree. Because you're in Kanto... Not even for half the game. You're in Kanto for like a quarter of it. Like, you get in there, you get the badges, you save the power plant, and then you fight Red, and then that's it. I spent majority of the game in Johto. So. Super Raw? Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I might have messed this up for the whole squad. I apologize. Yo! Super Raw, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Anime Squad, friend. I hope you're doing well. Have a good one. And welcome to the community. Appreciate you following. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, it's like, people talk about Gen 2 getting carried by 1, but I disagree about that. Also, I tell people, it was a sequel, right? So, it's a sequel to Gen 1. So, they were going to have elements of Gen 1 in it. So, that's what I get very confused with people like, well, why is Gen 1 in it? To be fair, thanks to the late, great Iwata, he worked really hard to get Gen 1 in there because they were actually going to not have it. Maybe you're up for a 6-star raid Dragonite Grass type? Possibly. We'll see if you down. If you got it. If you got it, you can let me know. I'll join. If you drop the code, I got you. I can join. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. That's nice of you. I'm trying to think who I would bring in. I could probably bring in Braxcalibur. That might be the move. Yeah, because... Yeah, Quacklevar's gonna die to, like, probably Hurricane. Now I wish I waited to follow you just to hit a notification. Oh, thanks so much. I'll drop it once you're done. Thank you. Just get fishing. Alright, yeah, no worries. I could join you. Yeah, just drop the code. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll get everything ready, too, so it won't take me too long to ready up. But that was nice of you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sonic is my favorite video game character. I don't think I've ever told it. Well, I kind of tell a story to everyone I know. So much so, I bought... If I can grab it... Okay, never mind. Spider-Man might fall if I grab it. But I was trying to grab... I have a... I got Sonic Mania, the Collector's Edition. I typically don't buy Collector's Editions for anything. Alright, I'll get this ready for when the code comes in. So, I typically don't buy Collector's Editions for things, because I'm like... No, the game is expensive enough. However, when Sonic Mania dropped, that was the first Collector's Edition I bought. So, it came with the Sonic statue. It came with the Sonic Mania case. You not heard his lore before? Okay, so I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story. So, basically, for me, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Sonic. And I still am as a 30-year-old man. Lord Dump Time, yeah, I got you. So, I used to watch The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog at 7 a.m. Like, on Saturday mornings, I would legit get up, have my mom set an alarm to wake me up so I could watch this cartoon, like, bright as hell early in the morning. There were some times where I was so excited, I would get up at like 6 and like have oatmeal and like basically watch it. I wanted Sonic everything when I was a child. Like Sonic Ravioli. Damn near cried for that at ShopRite. Alright, word, thanks. Appreciate it for the code. Appreciate you, fam. I'm on my way. See if I can type real quick. I'm used to typing like kind of fast after trying to get in shiny raids and Sword and Shield. Thank you so much for letting me in. I appreciate that. So yeah, like I used to want Sonic everything, like Sonic toys, Sonic action figures, Sonic stuff. There was so much 90s Sonic stuff that came out that ooh, actually wait, I could bring in Azumarill. I didn't think about that. Oh, it's grass type. My bad. Shit. It's grass type. Yeah, bring in Brax. No problem. Yeah, I'll bring in the guy. I'll do Charge Creature Heal. Alright, cool. Word. I'll get a little offensive with it. I was gonna bring in a Azumarill, but if I Belladrum, it's just gonna kill me. So I'll just bring in Brax because that person has a Azumarill. I'm assuming they're gonna do the Belladrum stat. You don't want to have too many of those because then you could risk your team bricking. Which I don't want to do because I just thought about it. Alright, we're going on NPC. Oh, so I'll talk about the Sonic lore more. So yeah, basically the Sonic lore of it is Sonic 1 was my first video game. So my mom got me a Sega Genesis when I was super young because she didn't really ask me. She just looked at both. Like she looked at the Super Nintendo, looked at the Sega Genesis, and was like, "Oh, Jack would like this one." Now, mind you, I'm like 2 years old. No, I'm like a year and a half old, about to be 2. So that was kind of like my birthday gift. Was like, oh, we'll just get him a Sega Genesis because they knew I love video games when I was super young and like I just grew into it. So when I was able to like understand how video games like actually worked and everything, we got a Sega Genesis at the house, and I nonstop play Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Like, all right, I didn't do too much because I resisted. So I should. Oh. Oh, right, he's grass type. You know, let's do this because we're gonna do double attack. This dragon dancing, shit. So yeah, basically, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 were my jams. Played them all the time, had a blast with them. Absolutely loved it. I probably should have bought in. If we fail this, I'm gonna bring in somebody else. But I won't think about that. I feel like we'll win. Yeah, we kind of got it. So yeah, I used to play Sonic 1, Sonic 2 biblically when I was a kid. Like, absolutely loved it. First games I ever played, along with Pokemon Red. So with that, after like everything else, there was like the Sonic Saturday morning show. There was Sonic Underground, which was like kind of a mess, but I liked it. But it was still kind of a mess. I used to watch that all the time. I was pretty much obsessed with Sonic. And that was just kind of like the history of it. From there, I pretty much watched everything. I remember when Sonic X came out when I was super young. Like, I remember they talked about a Sonic anime that I didn't realize was an anime until I got older. And I legit, thank God you dodged it. Let's go, Brass Caliber. I legit thought it was kind of fake. I was like, this doesn't exist. Like, there's no such thing as like a Sonic X. And then like Fox Kids legit had it on. And I was like, oh, this is real. But the gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I'll tell you how dedicated I was to Sonic X. My friends would all want to hang outside because, you know, like the next door neighbors and stuff, we lived outside. And out of nowhere, they were like, yo, like, let's go hang out. And I was like, no, yeah, I gotta take another hour. And they were like, for what? I was like, well, first off, Yu-Gi-Oh's on. You should all be watching it. And then secondly, Sonic X is on. And then I would go outside. Because I'm like, I'm not missing Sonic X to hang out with everybody. I can see everybody in 30 minutes. So, yeah, that's how, ooh, I should probably not drink any there. I should probably just Dragon Ball. That may kill me. That did kill me? Okay. Probably should have healed up. I feel you. Yeah, Sonic X was dope. I did hate Chris, though. Like, the protagonist. But he was alright. Ooh. I could put Braxton. I'm like, Sonic's on the run. Sonic's number one. Sonic. Watch out for Sonic X. That will always live in my head. It was a banging ass opener. Like, I did like the Japanese one, where they like spelled out his name, Headbangs. Gotta go fast. You know what opening was really good? Also, my Canadian homies will love this because I'm sure Sawyer knows the show too. There was a show called 16. I don't know if people remember that. Was good. It was super good. Okay, yeah, friend. I might have risked it with Brascalibur. If you got this up again, I'm down to go back. Because I'll probably just switch. Yeah, we can fight it again if you drop me a code. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Oh, I sound like Blue. I sound like Blue after I lost the rival fight. Oh, man, I picked the wrong Pokemon. He wasn't wrong, though. He did. Yeah, 16 was my jam. I had you're from the Philippines, by the way? Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, welcome in. Yeah, just drop the code. I got you. We'll get the Dragonite for you. Dude, when it was revealed they were Canadian, I was shocked. I had no idea. I kind of had, I think they mentioned something about Canada. But I honestly thought they were from, the West Coast in the U.S. But I had a crush on Nikki from 16. She was badass. Also, who was the girl with red hair? I forgot her name. Oh, what was it? Jen? She was dope. Yeah, I had a crush on both of them. I had a crush on both of them. Yeah, it was I was like, all right. Yeah, that show was dope. Danny Phantom was dope too. I still Butch Hartman is a jerk, but at least he made Danny Phantom, so I appreciate him for that. Yeah, it was revealed. Oh my god, and that one of them was a Trump supporter. Jonesy? I was like, wow. Yeah, I saw the election special. And freaking Jonesy, I was like... could not stop laughing because I'm like, his ass would be. Yeah. Oh, they did another one. They did another election one. Is it 2021? Alright, I'm on my way. So I'm gonna pick Cerulez this time. Cause then I'll be immune to dragon attacks and won't die. Yeah, let's pick well actually, Fire Ghost. I can use either, which I'll use this guy. Cause she's not ready for prime time. Alright, then we'll just wait. Yeah, there's a hold on, I'll find it for you. They had a new one pop up because someone showed it to me. Election episode? Yeah. Yeah, it was the 2018 one. Hold up. Yeah, he has a freaking... I just found it because it was in my watch later for a while. Yeah, it was this one. I think it's the same one. Yeah, it's that one. The What Do We Care? We're Canadian. Yeah. Wait for my friend. Oh yeah, no, you're good. Take his home. You're good. Nah, bring in all the homies so we know what to do. I got you. It's all good. No worries. Yeah. Take your time. We got time. Bum, 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 bum. Also, ooh, okay. Oh, for those that don't know, your jaw is on the floor. Or for those that don't know, I'm also a sneaker collector, so I am looking at what sneakers I want to get for 2023. There's a lot of Jordan 1s I saw that I want, a dangerous amount. So my wallet is gonna be struggling, a good amount. So I'm prepared for that. I might be prepared for it, but I feel emotionally I am. Alright, I got this Dragonite. That shiny Zoomer is so clean. It's so good. Alright, let's do it up. I feel that, but as a manga collector... Yo, what mangas do you collect, man? Or, is there certain ones, or you just, collect general ones? I tried to get... What manga did I want to get? I want to get the Dragon Ball Z ones, but they're so expensive. But I really want to get it. Checking in from the couch? Nice, welcome in, Sawyer. We were talking about 16, the Canadian show. I wanted to be a sneakerhead when I was 15, but fell out of it. Honestly, that's a good time to fall out of it, because it's so expensive. It's like disgustingly expensive. Like I have a couple of my ones. Like I have a couple of favorite sneakers like here, but that's it. Yeah, 16 was my jam. We were talking about it. Then I got into manga and I'm gonna collect them what I like. Yeah, I feel that. That's me with Funkos. Like I was telling people, there's like no part of my house that I can't go right now that I can grab a Funko. I'll prove it to you. I'm literally right next to my desk. Here's Raven from Teen Titans. So that's on like the left side, right? Don't fall. Good. If I go to the right side, here's Jet Black from Cowboy Bebop. So yeah, all over the place. Looks like most psychological series. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's Dragonite. Pain. One Piece will break the wall no matter what. Oh my god, I give you some credit. This thing is Aquatail? Shit. I love to go to secondhand shops and manga. They were amazing bookstores in NYC the whole time. Wait, you went to the basement manga place? Sorry, I love that place. But I couldn't fit it all in my suitcase. Oh, that's right, because you were traveling back. Oh, I don't have any yet. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I'm sure you'll be able to get it soon. Yeah, I love that place. When was the last time I was there? I think I went there for Comic-Con. Yeah, oh, that was a dangerous weekend. I went to Comic-Con, went to the manga place, and like got food, and then went home. I was broke. I spent like over like $300 that day. It was a sad time. This Dragonite is tough. Because I don't want to put the duck in because he'll die to grass moves. Yeah, because he's fire. Ooh, that's tough. Huh, okay, what if I do... I want Shaman King singles, but the singles are out of print. So they're definitely expensive. I didn't know they did Shaman King singles. Yeah, I didn't know they did singles of those. That's dope. The Dragon is a pain. Yeah, if you drop another code, I got you. If y'all still going. I'm trying to think who I can realistically put in here. Huh. It's level 6. What about Moon? Let's see. It's Dragon Dark, though. That's the only thing. His IVs aren't that great. Yeah, it's actually... I'm thinking about putting in the Azumarill, honestly, because it's Hyper Trained. Yeah, you know what? If we belly drum and fight it, we should stand a chance. I'll do it. Right now, my rule of thumb is not to buy any series I've already read. Real? Oh, I haven't already read. Oh, yeah. I feel you. Because, like, you want to know if you're going to be, like, in it. Because I'm collecting the Pokemon manga, so I feel that. So I have Gen 1 and 2. And I'm waiting for Gen 3 and 4. There was a sale for, like, Black Friday. But I think I missed it. Let me see how much they are right now. If I go to Amazon real quick. But I want to get the Pokemon Adventures manga, and I want to collect them all. So for the Pokemon Adventures manga set, let's do Volume 3. Them shits are expensive. Yes, $50. I ain't doing that. I mean, $50 isn't bad if it's two of them. But for one, I'm like, man, listen, I am broke. Alright, so see. 9-2. Word. Alright, on my way, friend. You need to start that series? It's good. It's really good. Like, it's a little, like, wild, though. Like, when I first read it. Not bad for it all, though. That is true. Yeah, I'm just very frugal-minded. I tell, like, my friends and stuff, I'm like, I'm still, yeah, I think we'll pop these in, bro. I'm still like that college kid that's like afraid to like buy stuff. Like I'll go grocery shopping and they'll ring me up and I'm like, I could afford this. But it feels like I can't. Also, I gotta retweet I gotta retweet that Aaron Judge hype video. Yeah, Her Adventures is way darker than the anime. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's some wild stuff in there. There's some really wild stuff in there. Characters die and shit, and I was like, huh? Yeah, it was what was the manga panel where it's like the infamous one where like Rayquaza is in it, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, like Rayquaza is just like hyper beaming real people. I was like, all right. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Yeah, I also have a Sue Bell, so that might help. All right, I'm gonna belly drum. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, I'll belly drum, and then I will hop on it. You can probably get the first volume for a good price. Should be good. I'm gonna play rough. Yeah, that's good because with us both belly drumming, one of us can toss your ass too. Luckily, Pokemon Adventure is still low key kind of cheap. Yeah, you could get it. Oh, I forgot. Shit, Ice Punch. Why am I thinking of fighting Charizard? My fault. Also, this thing's Dragon Dancing twice. This thing is gonna be a nightmare. I saw a box set for $15 once. Whoa! Tell me you got it. That's a great deal. Oh, this thing's light screen. This Dragonite's a demon. I kind of want this. I'm gonna be real. I kind of want it for my battle team. It's kind of sick. I like how Azumarill like shows the dominance. It's like, hey, cute yell, growl, much angry. No, because I'm not smart. Oh no! Listen, I've been there with deals. Sometimes, I mean, hey, sometimes it's like you don't know if you should make that move, right? I feel it. I totally understand. There's been what was the biggest like? I'm trying to think of the biggest bag I fumbled. Oh, there was a Black Panther like Marvel jacket that was from Loungefly, and I was gonna buy it, and it was $120, right? And I was like, oh, I'll buy it tomorrow. So I passed out sleep next to my laptop. I woke up the next day, it sold out. So I told myself, next time I have an urge to buy something, I'm gonna buy it before bed. I was pissed. I was like, no way, dog. Not like this. Like, why? I was upset at myself. Yeah, very sad times. And like, I'm hoping it restocks, but like, the people were like, it may not. Oh my god, this Dragonite. Ugh. It's actually a tough raid. This is a very tough raid. I'll try Zoomer as well. We could do one. Yeah, no, you're not taking my time. Hey, listen, no worries, Superstar. It's all good. I'm doing this on stream anyway. It's all good. I would have been doing this off stream anyway. Like, I'm just grinding Herba Mysticas, but it's no big deal because, like, literally, when I'm not streaming this weekend, I'm going to be doing that anyway and Shiny Hunter, so it's totally fine, friend. Fortunately for me, you've never been in that situation. Yeah, it's like, for me, it's like, there's a couple of things I get, but I'm also very, like, financially... Like, I always, whatever financial move I make, like, I'm waiting for things to restock. But never been in a situation where something sold out. Yeah, like, I am hoping they restock it. I think they will because they were talking to some, like, people kept contacting about it. It's by Loungefly. I did get the other, like, I have a different Black Panther jacket that I got from Box Lunch. So I was able to buy that, thankfully. Oh wait, no, actually it's from Qfly, I think. Let me do Black Panther jacket, it'll pop up. Oh my bad, you give me a code, sorry friend. I'm all out here like online shopping. I was paying attention. All right. Let's go, and we got him. All right. Now I need to seriously think about who I'm bringing this raid. I'm trying to think. It's grass type, but it has some tough moves. Hmm. I mean, it has Fire Blast, which I don't like. It is Eevee Train, which wouldn't be bad, but it's also Dragon. So, well, no, it's Fire. Oh. I mean, I should be able to do that because... Let's see, what do you have? Where's Dragon Pulse? Dragon is annoying? Yeah, no, hold up. Let me, Let's switch your moves here. Yeah, my Azumarill probably won't be able to do anything, unfortunately. I mean, I could use it as a neutral, could Ice Punch. Because, okay, if that person brings in a Garchomp and has 2 Dragon moves, it could kill Charizard. I'd rather rock with it because if I Belly Drum, my Ice Punch isn't going to do anything. At least this one's high IV, so I'll be alright. I'm waiting for things to restock. Oh, yeah, I read that. My bad. Yeah, but it definitely gets to, like, a point where, like, some restocks take either forever or I'm like, I got notifications on for, like, all of them, too. So we'll get that going. But, yeah, hopefully. I was say, I like this music. Oh, they even got the Pokemon X and Y manga set. Manga set. For like $50. Oh, the Fire Red League Green / Emerald set is 50? Wait, this might be it. I might have to make that move. It's on sale? Alright, say less. I might buy that for Christmas. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. That's actually not bad. Yeah, they seem really cheap. I was like, you know, for 50 isn't bad for a whole set because I seen, ouch. This is a very tough raid. But yeah, I've seen, like, manga sets be, like, extremely expensive. I'm trying to think of the last manga set I saw was, like, pretty pricey. Your Death Note set was $90? See, but like, that probably definitely feels worth it because that set looks nice. It looks really beautiful. Also, I don't think I read the Death Note. Oh my god. Dragonite is a pain. Some of these raids are look ridiculous. See, that's what I gotta do. I gotta get my battle team ready. Yeah, I kicked us out. Alright. Damn it. GG's. We almost had it though. We got close. GG's, y'all. Good stuff. Yeah, some of the prices are wild. I'm trying to think of like a manga set I saw was like expensive. Oh, what was the DBZ manga set? Hold on. Manga box set. $140. Look, I love Dragon Ball Z, but no. I was like, what? Yeah, it's... See, like, it is on sale. You save $82, and it's, like, worth it? Like, I would do it, but not right now. I would absolutely do it, though. Yeah, like, I get it. I'm gonna talk myself out of it, because, like, I'll mess around and buy it. Yeah, Super, thank you for the Dragonite Red. Yeah, I was like, I definitely would talk myself out of it, because I was like, woof. One last one? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, hold up. Let me see my well, I'm not bringing Dragonite in. Yeah, if you got the code, I'll try. I got one more college try me. Dude, I saw Demon Slayer box set for $60 on UK Amazon. Oh my god. I was mad. Like, why couldn't that be me? Word, I've been there. What did I see once that I was like, damn, I wish I had? Oh, there was a Funko Pop I wanted that sold out. So there was a place that sold it, but they don't sell to the US. And I was like, I got friends in other countries. I could work something out. Like, no, why? Why not the US? This was the one time I was like, are you serious? I was like, why not the US though? Alright, cool. Thank you, friend. Let me join. Yeah, it's like, I feel like, just make me want to slide down a wall sobbing. Aw. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm going to bring into this, because it's grass, but it's also dragon. Which means, like, so it's typing's great. I could do superpower on it. Yeah, screw. Let me bring this over, because, like, that's the best shot I had. I feel you, Pink. I hope you get it, though. I do hope you get it. Yeah, because I just looked at the Demon Slayer box set. It's $135. I forgot this manga was done, too. Yeah, the one I got, the only singles I got is Kill la Kill. I got those. I got one of those mangas. I want to get another one. Also, sorry if you're watching. I voted in that poll. I absolutely know what game I picked. Do, do, do. Alright, we rocking with it. Let's do it. Maybe the NPC will save us. Also, man, today went by fast. I can't believe how, like, what time it is. Earth is good, too. Kill la Kill is awesome. So, Kill la Kill is one of those animes I recommend, like, legit, I recommend highly, like, watching it. Because it's so good. It's absolutely fantastic. The only thing with it is do not watch it at work. I'm exhausted, gonna head to bed. Have a great rest of the stream, Jack. So yeah, thank you so much, friend. Take care. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out. You get some rest. Have a good night. Send you all the best of vibes. And be sure to take it easy. Yes, Kill la Kill is 10 out of 10. Great anime. One of your top animes? It's in my top 10. It's fantastic. Yeah, don't watch that at work. Yeah, don't watch it at work. It's just like Chainsaw Man. Well, okay. Yeah, I would say Chainsaw Man levels of like don't watch it at work. Just without the gore, more of the other stuff. Great anime, but not for work, yeah. Although, I will say, I do want to start Chainsaw Man. Because, like, the intro of it is fire. That intro is so dope. Like, I was listening to it. Yeah, Chainsaw Man intro is, like, probably one of my all-time favorites. I was like, why does this go so hard? It's like, bum, 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 bum. Too good. Yeah, it slaps. I was like, alright. But yeah, I want to start it. All I've been seeing is like, oh my god, we are like dying. We still got a shot. Also, we did like 50 camera cuts doing that. What is it? What? Oh my lord. Why is it like this? Alright, Chainsaw Man, I definitely recommend watching it if you haven't. Yeah, I want to check it out. I think I'm gonna have some time over break, so I might like sit down and watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up on Spy Family because I'm like halfway through season 2. I need to finish that, and then after I finish that, I'll probably watch Chainsaw Man for a little bit. Because I think that's a great transition. You know, family-friendly Spy Family, and then Chainsaw Man. It's like, yeah, you know, there we go. All right, that Dragon Knight kicked all of our asses. I'm proud of us. We tried it. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you. Awesome. Oh, you're awesome. Thanks so much. Listen, I'm glad we attempted it. Straight up. I'm very happy we attempted it. We were able to at least try to get it and make it work, so no worries there. Yeah, GG is great. You know, honestly, great attempts. Great attempts. I'm glad we at least tried that. For real. It was like nice to at least like go, see what happens, and then try to make it work. I followed you on here. Let's play again sometime. Oh, thanks. Yeah, if you ever got like, if I'm ever not shiny hunting or doing raids, if I'm just chilling and raiding it up, I am more than down for that. Because that was like fun as hell. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. And yeah, no worries. All right. Well, friends, I think what I'm probably gonna do is end it here so I can go get some food. Because I'll probably chill. I'll get some dinner and hang out. But I'll definitely be back with more Pokemon. Probably tomorrow. I know, like, I was going to do wrestling, but I think I might do wrestling, like, I think I might do a little surprise wrestling this week. I'll keep y'all posted on what it is. But I think for now, I'll probably wrap it up here and call it. So I can, like, hang out and just kind of vibe. But thanks, everybody, for the good times. Appreciate everybody coming through. Sorry for OBS being a monster. I'm going to, like, legit yell at it. I'm going to go on my settings to see what the hell happened and fix it. And then, you know, I will replay River City Girls finale if I need to. So that way it's not a giant mess. And all that good stuff. But thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Thank you for everyone hanging out, for being awesome. I hope everybody has a lovely rest of your day, a great week. Thank you, Pink. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Schedule is looking like tomorrow. I possibly might be back. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks, Super. And thanks for the follow. So I think I'll be back tomorrow, probably with Pokemon. Tomorrow might be up in the air because my friends are doing a hangout at my house. We're doing our secret snowflake exchange. So they're doing it at my crib. And it's supposed to end at like 5:30. And I'm off work tomorrow. So I was like, oh, that'll be the normal time I stream. Which, if that is the case, and since I'm off work, if I'm able to clean the house up, I might be able to maybe attempt the shiny hunt. Or, like, just keep doing raids. If I'm, like, all Pokemon out, or if I don't stream, I'll let y'all know. We'll definitely have a stream on Thursday. That'll probably be Pokemon too. And then Friday, I'll be off because I'll be traveling home for Christmas. And then Christmas Eve is Saturday, and then Christmas is Sunday, so I'll be off then. The 26th is up in the air. I might be at my friend's house. If so, I won't have any streams then. So I'll probably be back like the 27th, 28th. But I'll have an update in Discord. So stream tomorrow, potentially. Definitely stream Thursday. And then when I'm not streaming, there is a good chance that y'all definitely get one YouTube video. If I'm able to finish it before I leave, or I'm able to like render it before I'm home at my mom's house for the holidays, y'all might be able to get 2 YouTube videos. But there will definitely be a YouTube video up. I got y'all. 100%. So we got it. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me see who's live, who we can drop a raid to. See what friend is doing what. And then we'll drop a raid over. But let's go see a friend. Try to see who's on right now. Alright, okay, we'll say hi to... I'm checking the whole timeline. Let's see if there's someone I have to say hi to in a minute. We'll say what's up to... Let me see if the homie's still on. I might check in to make sure no one's ended. Alright, I think I'll say hi to, because she's still doing some Pokemon. We'll say hi to Shannon. Say hi to Schnappers. We'll say hi to the homie Shannon. We'll drop her with a raid, because Pokemon's coming up. Alright. Ignore my emojis. Alright, y'all. We're going to go say hi to Shannon, aka Schnappers. Let's go say hi to her. She is, I believe, finishing up the game, which is nice. So I think she's doing, like, the badges. Oh, no. She's saying she needs to finish the game. So I think she's doing badges right now. So we'll hang out and we'll show her some love. So, hey, Bossman Shannon's on. Yeah, let's go say hi to Shannon. Alright, folks. I'll see y'all tomorrow with potentially some Pokemon, potentially some wrestling. We'll have something. We might do both. We'll see. We'll do what we did today. We might do half wrestling, half Pokemon. Or we might just do fully Pokemon, because I'm in a big Pokemon mood. But I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.